Good morning, everyone. This is my first book review in English, The Clue Train Manifesto. The Clue Train Manifesto, a very old book. I think it's in the year 2000, so it's already 20 years now. Yeah, this is a very different book, very interesting. It's very simple in a way, because if you look into this book, The Clue Train Manifesto, there is only one sentence can explain the book. It said that market is conversation. Market is conversation. So the book called The Clue Train Manifesto, the end of business as usual. This is a very old book, the year 2000, and during the Y2K. Yeah. So I will read the opening of the book. Yeah. It was written by four people. Rick Levin, Christopher Locke, Doc Searle, and David Weinberger. I'll start with the opening of the book. People of Earth, a powerful global conversation has begun. Through the internet, people are discovering and inventing new ways to share relevant knowledge with blinding speed. As a direct result, markets are getting smarter and getting smarter faster than most companies. These markets are conversations. Their members communicate in language that is natural, open, honest, direct, funny, and often shocking. Whether explaining or complaining, joking or serious, the human voice is unmistakably genuine. It can't be fake. So this is the interesting book about internet, yeah, with the famous 95 theses. There is 95 arguments that they say. I will try to pick some of the interesting arguments, okay? Number one, markets are conversations. Two, markets consist of human beings, not demographic sectors. Number three, conversations among human beings sound human. They are conducted in human voice. Number six, the internet is enabling conversations among human beings that were simply not possible in the era of mass media. Before the internet, everything in the advertising is in the mass media. So it's through television, magazines, newspaper, and such. Number nine, these network conversations are enabling powerful new forms of social organization and knowledge exchange to emerge. That's a number 9. Number 16, so I will jump a bit. Yeah. Already, companies that speak in the language of pitch, like pitching, selling, and everything, the Doc and Fonny show, yeah, are no longer speaking to anyone anymore. Yeah. Number 20, companies need to realize their markets are often laughing at them. So this is a very interesting book. So that is the number 20. I pick a couple of the 95 theses. Yeah? Number 25, companies need to come down from their ivory towers and talk to the people with whom they hope to create relationships. Number 31, network markets can change supplier overnight. Network knowledge worker can change employers over lunch. Your own downsizing initiatives taught us to ask the question, loyalty? What's that? Number 52. Paranoia kills conversations. That is the point. But lack of open conversation kills companies. Number 53, there are two conversations going on. One inside the company, one in the market. 73, you are invited, but it's our word. Take your shoes off at the door. If you want to barter with us, go down off that camel. 74, we are immune to advertising. Just forget it. So this is the end of advertising now, and people are doing advertising through people, through conversations. Yeah. Number 80, don't worry, you can still make money. That is as long as it is not the only thing on your mind. So if your intention is just to make money, you are not going to make it. Number 81. Have you noticed that in itself, money is kind of one-dimensional and boring? Yeah. What else can we talk about? So money is boring, we can talk about something else. I will end with the 95. The 95, yeah. We are waking up and linking to each other. We are watching, but we are not waiting. This is very interesting books about the internet, written in the year 2000 after the Y2K. So the books, I read the books, I think in January or February, I can't remember. I think early, I read my notes. So I read my note there. So it's end of 26 January, year 2000. I write it down, delicious book, Surabaya. Chapter 1, I will read a bit about the book. We die. You will never hear those words spoken in a television ad. Yet, this central fact of human existence colors our world and how we perceive ourselves within it. Life is too short, we say, and it is. Too short for office politics, for busy work and pointless paper chases, for jumping through the loops and covering our asses, for trying to please, not to offend, for consistently struggling to achieve some ever-exceeding definition of success. Life is too short as well for worrying whether we bought the right suit, the right breakfast cereal, the right laptop computer, the right brand of underarm deodorant. Life is too short because we die. Okay, I will jump up into something else. I think this is a different kind of conversation. Yeah. So yesterday I want to do the review and I want to translate some of the idea, but I think it's very difficult to translate some of the nice words. And when you translate the words, it doesn't feel that well anymore. So I try to speak in English. This is my first time doing the review in English. Yeah. The Clue Train Manifesto, yeah, hit 1 out of the park 12 steps for internet business success. So the year 2000, 20 years ago, they write 12 things to do when you are doing internet business. Number 1, relax. Number 2, have a sense of humor. Number 3, find your voice and use it. Number 4, tell the truth. Number 5, don't panic. Number 6, enjoy yourself. Number 7, be brave, be brave, be brave. Number 8, be curious. Number 9, play more, play more. Number 10, dream always. Number 11, listen up. Listen to your market because your market is a conversation. And number 12, rap on. Keep on doing it. Yeah. So that's the very, very simple 12 things in the book. Yeah. And now I want to end the review with the last sentence in the book. Imagine a world where everyone was constantly learning. A world where you wondered was more interesting than when you knew, and curiosity counted for more than certain knowledge. Imagine a world where you want to give away what you gave away was more valuable than what you held back. Where joy was not a dirty word, where play was not forbidden after your 11th birthday. Imagine a world in which the business of business was to imagine worlds people might actually want to live in someday. Imagine a world created by the people for the people, not perishing from the earth forever. Yeah, imagine that. So that is the closing of the Clue Train Manifesto. Yeah, the book is written in such an interesting things, and now Even after 20 years, the book is still available in Amazon. You still can buy the book in Amazon. If a book can live for 20 years, it will live another 20 years. That is the idea. So this is my first time I'm doing a review in English. Yeah. The idea is correct. I try something that is different. So I try to do something different. When you are uncomfortable, you learn something, you grow. When you are uncomfortable and do new things, you become a better person. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.